practice started very often, if you go way back in time, from supply chain, having to make those decisions. Think about it, right? So, but it's not only the guys printing the books that have to know how many books you're going to sell, because it's the finance guys who are saying, well, what's our budget going to be for next year? I got to figure out how many books am I going to sell. It's the sales and marketing folks who are tasked with having to grow the business that say, well, how many to sell last year? How many do I think I need to sell next year in order to stay competitive, right? So you need to know it for all sorts of reasons. And that's where this whole teamwork and trust comes into play. Because if we were just only interested in forecasting how many I needed to make, it would be a narrower problem to solve. You might not even need to include the sales and marketing folks in the conversation, right? You just say, they're going out there doing their thing, and we'll sit back in the back of the shop and the supply chain side and just make sure that we don't run short. But when you start thinking about all those other activities in the business that have to be coordinated around it, and really that planning what you're going to sell next quarter or next year is an important thing if I'm a brand manager and I'm trying to grow my brand, or if I'm, a sales manager trying to manage a sales territory, I need to know that too. What's important is that we shouldn't all have our own different views of what that's going to be. Otherwise, we're not going to work together well as a team.